This is August 13th, 2023. This is a Darcy's Corner, and I probably get a little candid about my dealing with people in my love life, and then also dealing with people who are just trying to, they're upset that I exist at all, and they don't want me in their spaces, and they try to like bully me out, and it doesn't work very well for them. And they're small minded people, and I can't do anything about that. Um, but I do know the protocol now. So last night I'm at my local karaoke bar that I go to all the time, and I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm having a good time, and I'm not bothering anybody. And mostly nobody was bothering me, and then all of a sudden it's like 1:45, and I'm going to the bathroom, and there's two women that have taken it upon themselves to follow me into the bathroom, stand outside my stall, and rant about men being in the bathroom. So I do what I gotta do, and then I go to wash my hands, and they're gonna try and block me from washing my hands. But I more or less just push past them gently and wash my hands, and they're like letting me know that I'm not allowed to be in there, and they've decided. And I'm like, well, I've already spoken to management about it. They're aware, so you can just move on. If you have a problem, talk to management. Oh, talk to management. We've decided you can't be in here. And now I've already done what I need to do. My hands are washed. I'm about to leave. But I wasn't leaving fast enough, so they physically started hitting me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to start recording my bathroom adventures. Now, I don't want to do a video recording because I'm actually not a pervert. I'm not in there watching them pee. They're in there watching me pee. So I'm gonna have to start like doing an audio recording when I go to the bathroom so that I can use that for evidence later when I say I was being harassed, because it'll be an audio recording of me talking and whoever's harassing me. But I just thought it was interesting that they were stalking me, and I now have, there's a protocol, that you can do if you're being stalked by somebody. And what you're supposed to do is write down the entire event that happened, when it happens, the names of all the people involved, if you know them, and record the incident, the date and the time and the circumstances. And then, as life progresses, when I go back next weekend, because I will, probably, assuming I'm free to go karaokeing that weekend, I will go there and karaoke. I will not let those people determine that is an unfriendly space for me. They can be that way, but I don't have to accept it. If it happens again, I will document it again, and next time I'll probably have an audio recording so I can play in court if I have to what they tell me. Like, I would at that point in time inform them, I am recording the audio here, so say what you gotta say, but just know that you are being recorded for my protection. I don't like that I have to do that. I don't like that I have to have a safety protocol so that I can establish my rights to use the washroom. If you want to know what the right is, by the way, I think it's called the Hospitality Act, the Alberta Hospitality Act. And within that act is very specific language defending transgender people. And so I know my rights. And I also know their rights, and they're violating mine by touching me. But anyway, so I informed the staff this happened, and it'd be great if they stopped stalking me. Will anything come from it? I don't know. But I don't hide. Okay? So that's my Darcy's Corner. I don't hide. There's lots more that happened to me in this last couple of weeks where, like, 3 different people met me in theory to date me, and the one just wanted to meet a trans person because they never met one before, and wasn't I. It was like a day at the zoo for them. The other one was pretty sure that they were going to get lucky because they were feeling frisky, therefore they're pretty sure I was going to put out. I'm like, oh, is that how you thought this was going to go? That's interesting. I'll see you later. He was out past his bedtime, and his mom wouldn't have let him have sleepovers, and he was in his 30s. I'm like, everything about that to me says loser. And then he was telling me how he's not really much of a coke addict anymore. I'm like, well then, sure, I'm glad I got to meet you. Good luck with the coke and your mom giving you a bedtime and stuff when you're 30. Uh, sure hope it works out for you. I'm gonna be back here in Camrose. He's in another city, so I'm like, if you want to come visit, you just come on down if your mom lets you. Like, here's my rule, okay? If you need your mom's permission to date me, you don't have my permission to date me. That is my rule, okay? The amount of helicopter parenting I have seen since I have transitioned is absolutely insane. And the 20-year-old being helicopter parented still by, his mother, I understood. But the 30-year-old, I'm like, whoa, you're 30. You've done some things and lived some life, and now your mom gets to tell you your bedtime. Oh, I don't know where the bus turned wrong for you, but I'm not getting on that bus. Like, I'm not going to be your mom and tell you when to eat and what to do or not. And like, now I'm going to run your life? No, that's not going to happen. So therefore, we're not a thing. So there's no there's no happy times for you with me. Yeah, because you don't have your mom's permission. It's just funny. The one kid I met was 20, and he didn't have his mom's permission either, which was, I mean, looking back on it, it's funny, but at the time, I'm like, you are a moron. If you need your mom's permission to date me, then you can't date me. That is the rule, and I don't care what your age is. If you have your mom's blessing, that's great, but whether you do or you don't, yeah, I'm not I'm not putting my life choices in your mom's hands. That's not how that's going to work ever. So if you can't be an independent person from your mom, then we can't be an item. Sorry. It's just not going to work for me. I don't date mom. Anyway, this is Darcy's Corner, and I'm going to label this one called I Don't Date Mom. And we'll leave it at that. Peace.